crisis. I don't know, it was really weird, but I like chopped all my hair off. Hi, my name is Sinia, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm going to tell a story about how my university shut down and I had to start school all over again the entire 4 years. Growing up, I always just dreamed about going far away from home for college. Basically, in 2015, when I graduated high school, me, my mom, and my nana drove me to Santa Fe University, and freshman year was everything that I've always wanted. I felt like I had this sense of independence. I met all different people. I was immersed in music and art because it was an art school. Freshman year was great, it was crazy. I have all the stories to tell and all the footage and everything, and I thought I was on my way to the reality I always wanted. At the time it was the reality I wanted, but I thought I was on my way to, you know, the next reality that I wanted. It was part of the journey to get there. So fast forward, freshman year is great and we have to come back home for summer, you know, and we go back for sophomore year. So now it's 2017, I'm 20. I went through an entire 20-year-old crisis. I don't know, it was really weird, but I like chopped all my hair off. I was just like in this weird funk. Like the year that it was for my freshman year didn't really translate that well for my sophomore year. I didn't want to go back home though, it was just kind of a phase. The universe basically decided for me that it wasn't for me. Well, it wasn't for me or any of my colleagues. The school went in debt and it shut down. And if you had a certain amount of credits that were not complete and you could not complete it within like, I think like 2 semesters, maybe 3 semesters, including summer, then basically you had to transfer. And they did try their best to bring other colleges to the school to get us to transfer. I trying to get transferred to Denver, University of Denver, or University of Colorado, Denver. I don't know, who cares? I didn't get in, so it really doesn't matter. But it turned out that I didn't really realize later that I didn't get in because I wanted to major in entertainment business and I had more credits in administration. But you know, it took me about a year until that dawned on me that I applied for the wrong major. So yeah, whatever. I started school all over again. Basically, I pack up all my stuff, I move back to California, I move in with my mom. 20-year-old crisis. I don't know, it was really weird, but I like chopped all my hair off. I am feeling like so depressed and I'm trying to find a job and I'm just feeling like all of those 2 years I just wasted. And when I thought I was only gonna be home for a summer, what turned into current day actually. So when I found out I didn't get in, I had to go to community college, and by this time I'm working in an office now. I'm 20. I would literally stare at my computer screen at my desk and I would do my job, but I would be thinking in my head, listening to my headphones about like, how the fuck did I get here? I wasn't too excited about that. I sat there and I dwelled on it every day. I would call my friend and just talk about how sad I was. So I just felt like this whole shift, the energy that was in Santa Fe was not the energy that's in California. I felt so behind of my friends at the time because I felt like, you know, they just looked very like California, you know, and in New Mexico, you just, like, I dressed up, I expressed myself and dressed in ways that made me feel good, but it wasn't like a California like way. So I just felt so behind. I tried my hardest for years to fit in and get back to that California feeling that never really returned. And basically I just slowly, that artistic side when I went to school to be a music manager slowly started to fade. And of course, like, other life things happened 20s hit real fast. I just wasn't really prepared for what life had in store for me. That wasn't what I saw wasn't where I saw my life going. A big part of myself, it just started to like fade and like dwindle away. Fast forward to the current day. I've been home for 6 years. Thankfully, other things in life have happened, so my life hasn't been completely stagnant. I am still in college. I'm on my last semester of college, of university. I did transfer, I did stick it out. It's been a marathon, literally. Right now I'm on my last semester of college. Everyone knows 2020 happened, pandemic happened, and I did a lot of healing. I lost myself in the process. I tried to figure out who I was, and I tried to gain that 18-year-old girl back who went to New Mexico with no fear at all. I was searching for years so hard for her. Not the entire 6 years, but definitely like the last 2.5, 3 years. I was like, oh my gosh, I want her back. I need her back. And now it was a slow build to now that I've gotten her back. Like for the last like maybe year or so, I would find glimpses of her like coming back, and I would be happy about it, and I would go through these roller coasters of like feeling depressed and then like feeling happy and then feeling depressed again and feeling happy, and I would kind of just, I don't know, it was just this upward, like this like roller coaster of emotions. I never could like really figure out how I could be happy, and I was searching for this happiness so much. And now I'm in this state to where I'm 26. I'm feeling like I'm trying to make up for that lost time of when I was 20, and then especially 22. That's when I really was like, I don't know where she is, she's gone. Now I'm feeling like I have to make up for that time for that 22-year-old. And I'm like in this limbo of being 26, and I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I have posted before and I haven't stayed. I would be consistent sometimes and then off, and then, you know, here and there, and I would psych myself out and I would think too much about it. But now I'm here, I'm 26. I've decided that I love entertainment, I love being in this space, and I love YouTube. I realized I was so happy when I was consistent. It was a very short time of consistency that I was, and the joy that I felt for those 3 months or 2 months or whatever it was that I was going hard, like I felt my best. I stuck it out with my school shutting down and having to start school all over again. Basically has taken me 6 years to get a bachelor's degree, and I've never taken a break. In fact, there's been at least 2 of the years, basically my year transferring into university and then my year transferring and graduating from my bachelor's, both of those 2 years, so that year and this current year, I have been in school all year, literally, including the summertime. And I've persevered and I've gotten through it because no matter what I was going through, my goal in life was to go to college and graduate. It was just a big goal of mine. I've always wanted that. I don't know, that movie, that Raven movie, like, I don't know what it's called. Like, I don't know, if you know, let me know. But basically, that movie, I remember one night, like, I was a kid and I had watched it so many times, but I literally like cried. I literally cried to that movie because I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be me one day. So I say all of this to say, when you have a bigger purpose in life, things tend to continue to happen to you because that is making you stronger for the life that you want and the life that you signed up for. If you want any tricks and tips on how to get through it and how to survive a busy life with still being in your 20s and trying to navigate this world and learning, and like this video, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the story, comment below if there are any questions or any tips that I can provide so that you can be your best.